Hello, I'm Jamie Lynn Thomas, and I'm an integrative therapeutics practitioner. And today I have just shared some favorite resources for heart protective herbs in another web video. And I wanted to share my favorite recipe, my protective heart elixir recipe with you all. So here it goes. We're going to go ahead and share the slides right now. Get those out there to everybody. They are opening to your left-hand side here. Perfect. And so the heart protective elixir is made in two separate stages. We have our part 1 stage and our part 2 stage. So please do not mix these herbs together before you complete the directions here. So what you're going to need is for part 1 is 1 handful of dried Crataegus oxycantha. So that's western hawthorn berries. And that's roughly 3 ounces of material you're going to need there. You're also going to need 1 handful of Crataegus pinnatifida, which is approximately 4 ounces of the Chinese hawthorn berries. These are going to be completely pitted. You also have 1 handful of cut and sifted rose hips, which is going to be 2 ounces of rose hips. You're going to get 1 teaspoon of coriander seeds, which is going to be just 1 teaspoon there. And then you're going to put this part 1 aside. And then you're going to create your part 2 in another bowl, which is a 1/4 cup of roses, your choice, pink, red, yellow, orange, blue, whatever. But please make sure they're organic and safe to eat and drink, because that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to need roughly a 1/4 ounce of these, and they should be dried. If you have fresh, fantastic, but you're going to want to go ahead and double the amount and make it a 1/2 a cup or 1/2 an ounce. So you're also going to need 1 teaspoon, and make sure that that's a level teaspoon of motherwort. So that's Leonuris cardiaca. And then you're going to want 1 heaping tablespoon of holy basil. So that's going to be roughly 1 tablespoon, big fat one there. Then you're going to want to dose every 3 drops every 5 minutes until your system starts to move through and shift and process things. Please be gentle, be supportive, stay present to your body's cues, its needs, and its releases. And may hearts go with you as you explore this resource here. So go ahead and for directions, take 2 quarts of water, put it with part 1 ingredients in a pan, and then bring it to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, go ahead and turn it down to a simmer for 40 minutes. Let that simmer with the lid off for 40 minutes. It will reduce your liquid. That's what you're looking for. You're going to go ahead and pull it off the heat at 40 minutes and add your part 2 ingredients. Then you want to immediately put your lid on as soon as the fragile ingredients go in. You do not want to be smelling your roses, your basil. You don't want to be smelling that. And then you want to set a timer for 9 minutes. Remember, this is off the heat. And then at 9 minutes, no more than 9 minutes, magic number, be prepared to strain all the leaves and the other aromatic material out of this blend here. Then you can go ahead and run it through a coffee filter. That can be challenging once it starts to cool and the pectins get thick. It doesn't let it drip as easily. So I tend to just go ahead and strain it through a couple of times with different size strainers, getting out all the particulates and the leaf matter. And then I go ahead and I let it sit in a glass jar and let the particulates settle to the bottom where it starts to get the sediment down there on the bottom. After that's happened, about 15-20 minutes later, I will go ahead and pour the top off. As soon as the sediment starts to get close to the edge, that's when I stop pouring, and then I'll drink that as tea for myself. And then I'll make the rest of my elixir with the clear stuff of the sediment. Then go ahead and add a 1/4 cup of brandy, or my it is a chocolate percolation made with Everclear, so you would use cocoa powder to create your percolation, excellent version. And then you would add honey to your taste preferences. And then you can add any types of other elixirs, flower essences, or other resources, heart protectors, openers, softeners, things that would nourish your system specifically for you or the folks you're making this for. And then go ahead, bottle it, and enjoy. As some great resources for this that I've used in the past has been an extra little vanilla bean. Don't bend it or anything. Keep it straight vanilla bean. Stick it right in your bottle and then cap it and let it sit for a minimum of 6 weeks. And you'll get a nice hint of vanilla blending in with all those other flavors, which will make it a very complex, flavorful cordial. I hope you enjoy making your own protective heart elixir, and may you become your own lion heart. I'm Jamie Lynn Thomas, and if you like what we've done here or any of our other videos, please give us a like on YouTube here. Come check out our Facebook page at thevitalpotential.com, or you can even come check us out at our other Facebook energetic page at vibrochromotherapy.com as well. We look forward to seeing you and hope you have a beautiful heart protected